The bright lights and tall buildings of downtown Los Angeles setting and with tip-off.
Thank you, Kevin.
Absolutely, David. He knows his role, doesn't he? Thanks for that report. And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. The guard set is Garland and Sexton. Mobley and Allen, the two big men inside. And it's the Clippers have shot 1 of 3 from the line tonight, missing 2 earlier on.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
And we all know what George brings offensively, but it's his ability as a defender that stands out. Great instincts to make plays on that end of the floor.
Kicks it out to Love. Back to Sexton. Clock at 6. And the rejection by Zubac. And now it's Leonard running. Here we go. All the way.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
And with Paul George and his defense, Greg, you almost forget how great of an impact it makes.
He just kind of flies under the radar with his defensive play. I mean, this guy could be considered for the Defensive Player of the Year almost every year. One of the more disruptive forces on that end of the floor.
Sexton against Kennard. Out to Bird. Pulls it up. Love grabs the board.
Going for that shot in that situation is something that isn't going to help the offense.
And in a way, by taking that one, he's bailing out the defense. It's just too easy to stop.
Garland with the bucket.
Well, nice job by Colin Sexton to find the open man. You want to see court awareness from the young gun.
Bird, the pass to George. Back to Bird. Fires for 3. The Cavaliers pull it in. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Clippers team.
And this game will be half of the contest they'll play against each other this year.
It's an interesting matchup. Two teams that don't know each other all that well. Separate conferences. We'll see which one can dictate the pace early.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Left side, George. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. Off target from three-point range. The Cavaliers trail by 11. Here's Osman. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's Garland. Kennard trying to break loose. Garland with the bucket.
I like the toughness required on that finish by Darius Garland. Boy, oh boy, that was nice. The willingness to mix it up on the interior, so important.
And good that time. And the Clippers lead by 11.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Here's Garland. Here's Allen. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
The Los Angeles Clippers come into this one following a loss to the Trailblazers. Here's Bird, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Darius Garland picks one up. The Clippers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. A big group substitution here for the Clippers. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Zubac. Marcus Morris comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for George. Mann subbed in for Luke Kennard. Then for the Cavaliers, Okoro, he's checked in for Jared Allen. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Garland.
Well, even with the slight build, Rubio's strong enough to finish through contact.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And he was dialed in at the line a season ago, 87% from the line.
Stolen by Okoro. Here's Osman. Man with the rebound. Clippers leading by 8. Pass to Bird. There's the triple. Here's Hartenstein. Uses both hands to slam it down.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
Okoro kicks to Sexton. Basket counts.
This young man loves to play through contact and certainly has the frame to absorb it. Go ahead, young Sexton.
LA's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. To the inside. It's stolen. And here's the break. Okoro passes to Osman. Rubio with a wide open look. And another three for Cleveland.
Ricky Rubio.
Well, the catch and shoot game. Typically, Rubio's on the passing end of it. Not this time.
MP way outside, trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Okoro passes to Osman. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Passes it to Batum. Here's Mann. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Feeds it to Bird. Shoots over Rubio. Bird with the bucket. And the Clippers lead by 5.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Does not find the mark. He's made 2 and missed 1 now. Batum finds MP. No good that time. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
Hey, they had their opportunities, but let's face it, they choked from the line. Hard to win that way.
And look at how the hustle game has been going for Los Angeles.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
And, you know, the other thing they've done really well tonight is stay active defensively. Lots of steals, and that's making a huge difference.
So on the floor for Cleveland, Sexton and Okoro are your wingmen. Jared Allen is out there with Kevin Love, and it's Garland in a point guard.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
One of those nights where Kawhi Leonard just decides, I'm going to take over.
Here's Sexton, Allen, and slam dunk by Allen.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. And so, MV will bring it up for the Clippers. They get to take on the Blazers at Portland after this one. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. The Cavaliers trail by 12. Here's Okoro. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. George has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, mid-range jumpers are something of a lost art these days, but they're still practiced by superstars like Kawhi Leonard. Coach Ty Lue said, why not work on the shots that teams are giving up? Down the stretch, mid-range shots win games. Playoffs, too. If you shoot it at a high clip, it's just as good as a 3 for me. Guys?
And they do shoot it at a good clip, and they rely on it quite a bit. David, thank you. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession. Cavaliers making a switch here. Osman's checked in.
Cedi Osman.
The Cavaliers trail by 10. There's 1:54 left in the first half of the game. To the left side wing. Here's Love. Outside Garland. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Wow, a lot of distance on that jumper by Darius Garland. Nice.
Los Angeles leading by 7. Bird kicks to Leonard. Back to Bird. Shoots over Garland. That doesn't go either for Bird.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
And finished off by Leonard.
Paul George will force you to stay balanced defensively because if you have a miscue, he will find the open guy.
And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And he commits the intentional foul. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And a very steady season for him at the charity stripe last year. He was right at 85%.
He throw good. Garland.
You know what you love about Darius Garland's potential? It's as a scorer in this league, right? He's so aggressive. He plays assertively. And that, to me, is the key for young players. This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
And here's Bird from the arc. The Cavaliers pull it in. Allen's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Clippers lead by 3. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the 3rd quarter. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Substitution here for the Clippers. Hartenstein's checked in for Zubats. Batum comes in for George. Mann's checked in for Leonard. And it's Bird in for Eric Bledsoe. And then for Cleveland, Markkanen comes in for Jetty Osman. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Garland. Count that one for Mobley.
You know, I've got to say, defensively, the effort simply hasn't been there this half. They've got to pick up their energy.
Clippers trail by 3. So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Hartenstein is out there with Batum. Then there's Bird. Then it's Luke Kennard. And it's Mann in at the 3, the small forward. The Cavaliers have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the 3rd quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Rubio outside. And the foul called on MP. Yep. You've got a unique view of the league, not just a former player, but great broadcaster, courtside all these games, but also as a father. What's that journey been like?
It's been surreal, Kevin. You know, anytime you have a child that has a passion for something you're passionate about, it creates a special bond. And to be able to watch him live out his journey has been incredible. And what a blessing. I would wish we'd all get to have that experience in some capacity. 3-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
Rubio, the pass to Love. Sexton against Jackson. Here's Love. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Outside, George. The dish now to Jackson. The pass to Bird. Here's Hartenstein. Back to Bird. And he converts the layup. Bird's got 12 in the game.
They didn't have much. of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Rubio looking around. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. He gets it in there. He has 7.
Boy, that's the vision and ability to deliver precise passes. Rubio completely on point.
Hartenstein passes to Bird. That one goes. Count it. And the Clippers lead by 6.
Works that one inside nicely.
Sexton dishes to Markkanen. Misses from close range. Here's the Clippers. They're on a 16-7 run. Outside Jackson to the paint. And the layup's good off the glass. And now an 8-point Los Angeles lead.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
2 minutes remaining.
Rubio, the pass to Love.
2 minutes.
Pass to Markkanen. Puts up a 3. The shot comes out, and it's the Clippers taking it the other way. They've led by as many as 14 points. Yes, that goes in.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Outside, Markkanen. Pass to Sexton. Back to Markkanen. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Markkanen's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And so far, going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the 3-point shot. All the officials are all over that one.
No good on that.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Isaiah Hartenstein. And it's Eric Bledsoe in for Jackson. Cedi Osman, he's checked in for Cleveland. So it's Los Angeles taking a W in a close game. That was a fun night of basketball. Fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate.
Hi, I'm Catherine Hanover. I handle PR for the team.
Okay.
How are you doing?
You know, I'm super excited.
Great.
I got these. Okay.
I am putting out infernos, burning embers,
In the second quarter, Splash was ready to take control of the game. After a Cedric Maxwell 3, Splash took a 22-15 lead. Swaggy P. Holmes said, "Not on my watch." After getting an Anthony Davis dunk and a Kevin Garnett offensive rebound putback, Swaggy tied the game at 25. Splash responded with a "yes, on your watch." Splash would steal the ball with Cedric Maxwell and hit a 3 to take a 31-25 lead at the half.
It was tied, and all of a sudden you're down by...
Coming right up, the Trailblazers. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson here alongside my colleagues, Grant Hill and Chris Webber. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, Brian. Well, Kawhi Leonard didn't come into the league as a go-to scorer, but that's what he's become. He said it's just about taking advantage of the moment.
He is elite. Thanks much for that, Allie. So here's the Clippers starting group. We've got Reggie Jackson, Paul George out there with Isaiah Hartenstein. Then there's Eric Bledsoe, and it's Leonard in at the 3. Well, Grant, key is being on the same page early in the year.
Oh, it's so important, especially early in the season. Teams that can come together and mesh as a core have a great advantage at the start of the season.
And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up, an opportunity at a three-point play.
The younger brother of Tyler Zeller and former Suns big man Luke Zeller, Cody has a good chance to be the best of all three.
Pass to Leonard, to the inside. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Damian Lillard picks one up.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Little's checked in for Portland. Smith comes in for Lillard. Portland has gone only 1 of 4 from three-point land. Now Zeller. Smith with it. Three-pointer. Unable to get that one. Jackson against McCollum. Jackson can't get it to go.
He doesn't get the finish, but the D's got to be quicker to rotate and stop him from getting to the rim.
They get it back. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Pass to Bird. The 3-ball. Portland grabs the miss. Last time they met in Los Angeles, where they beat the Clippers.
Well, in this last matchup, they captured the win in large part because their backups provided a lot of the scoring punch.
Well, it's such a boost. I mean, not something you want to have to count on every night, but you can tell how much they trust their reserves.
George left side. Back to MP. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good. And Portland's shooting just 38% so far in this one. Powell passes to McCollum. It's stolen by Leonard. And it's the Clippers on the break. That's good from Jackson on the assist by George. And the Clippers lead by 2.
George can make the tough passes. He can also make the easy ones, too. No way he was going to miss the wide-open man on that one.
Back to Smith. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Zubats. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 4 on threes here in this first quarter. George's shot is off. And here are the Trailblazers now. And with Paul George, Grant, you know what he delivers. Very consistent in what he'll bring to each game.
I mean, the scoring is always going to be there, but his defense doesn't take a night off either. I mean, very nice and consistent production from him.
For the Trailblazers, Covington comes in for Powell, and McLemore subbed in for C.J. McCollum. Here's Bird. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. First one falls for him. And both free throws good for MP. Portland trailing here. And it's Smith penetrating and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
You got to give him credit for his confidence. I mean, he hasn't hit a single shot this quarter, but he still keeps firing.
Pulls it. Here's Bird. Smith with the rebound.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Driving to the basket. Pass to Zeller. Stolen by MP. Here's Mann. Defended by Zeller. Bird. Second chance effort. And Zubac with the lay-in. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Clippers.
They're setting the tone early with their defense, keeping the pressure on and taking chances. And they've got a bunch of steals to show for it.
The other thing they've done well is getting after shooters. They've closed out well and have a lot of blocks at half because of it.
The Clippers in the lead. To the middle. Here's Bird. And it's Portland with a rebound. Smith's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to McLemore. Now Smith. Finally gets one to go. That makes him 1 for 5 in this game.
Well, it's all about the assist on that play. He puts it in the perfect spot.
And for the Clippers, they're shooting only 35% so far in this quarter. Here's Mann. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Awful display from him so far. But you know he's going to keep working to try to turn it around.
Poke loose. It's stolen by MP. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. Pass to Mann. Back to MP. Clock at 6. Here's Zubac. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Zubac has got his second bucket of the night.
Oh, the timing couldn't have been better on that assist.
MP against Smith. Here's Zeller. Ooh, here's Zeller. Slams it home.
And the work ethic of Zeller. Now that's what makes him dangerous when scoping out opportunities on the offensive glass.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. The Clippers making a switch here. Batum's. Nurkic inside. He's against Hartenstein. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Well, Grant, your dad played pro football. You think that players who grew up around pro sports have an advantage?
Yes, B.A. Obviously, being around a professional athlete, understanding the dedication, the sacrifice, the work that goes into it, really, I think, helped me at an early age as I was developing in a different sport.
And so in the game for the Clippers, Paul George out there with Isaiah Hartenstein. Then there's Reggie Jackson. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's MP in at the point. Powell outside. Pass to Nurkic. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Nurkic has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Oh, the closer Nurkic is to the basket, the more dangerous he is. A solid interior scorer.
Here's Bird. It's cleared by Damian Lillard.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Count it. Lillard's got 10 points.
Oh, he's got it rolling this quarter, taking it on himself to guide their offense.
Pass to Hartenstein. Back to MP. Portland grabs the miss. When this one's over, they'll be off to Charlotte as they take on the Hornets. It'll be the start of a 3-game trip on the road. Powell, it's good.
That's how to make things look easy for a teammate. I mean, you make passes like that one from Lillard, crazy.
McCollum against Jackson. On the wing, MP. The baseline J. Misses off the right iron.
His bad night from the field is only going to get worse if he keeps throwing up shots like that.
Pass to McCollum. Nance with it. And Lillard puts up a deep three. And again, it's Portland with a three.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
The Clippers call timeout. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Cavaliers.
Talk about strong offensive production. They went out, played to their strengths, and were successful as a result.
And as long as you do that, you put yourself in a good position to win, no matter if you're home or away.
Zeller's checked in for Nurkic. On the wing, MP. Defended by Lillard. From deep, MP. They get it again. Nice shot by George. George has got his first 2 points.
Nice hustle from George on the glass, making an effort to keep the play alive and get the conversion.
I appreciate the aggression, but that's already his second foul. He's got to play it a little safer.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Portland.
The three-pointer has been a major weapon for them in early stages. I mean, they'd be smart to keep moving and working on the perimeter.
It doesn't look like they'll be giving up on any plays tonight either. Their offensive rebounding's been impressive so far. Bad foul. That's not who you want to send to the line.
The first one falls. Both good from the line that time. Los Angeles has gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line in this one. And it's Bird missing. Now Portland with it. They're on a 15-4 run. McCollum outside. Lillard passes to Nance. Shoots over Jackson. And he can't get that one. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. And there's the call on Reggie Jackson. That'll be a second foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile one block a moment ago.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
Powell passes to Nance. Back to Powell. 6 on the shot clock. Fades. And too long on the shot.
And give him credit. He tried for the fadeaway over the taller defender. Good move. Bad result.
From deep, MP. And they'll get another chance. The shot's good. Hartenstein's got 8 points. For Portland, they've gone 8 of 15 in the second. And out of bounds, the Clippers will take it. Bledsoe, he's checked in. And the first half comes to a conclusion. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of... For the Blazers, Zeller's checked in for Nurkic. Covington comes in for Nance. And Little is subbed in for McCollum. And so many young players now on their phones. Chris, they're connected to their fans and loved ones through social media. Some worry about how that affects team chemistry. How about you?
Well, every guy's different. I never thought that it's one rule or one way for everyone. You have to let people be themselves. And usually guys will flourish positively when they're in a great space. And Kareem's going to rise to the top. We've heard of guys like Giannis swear off social media. Others we know they probably look at their phones during halftime. It's just case by case.
They've got Cody Zeller, Norman Powell out there with Damian Lillard. Then it's Robert Covington, and it's Little in at the small forward position. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Stolen by MP. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, DA. Well, the players on two-way contracts getting expanded opportunities last season after the league eliminated the 50-game cap and permitted them to take part in the playoffs. The pandemic played a role, but, guys, teams are continuing to find contributors among these scrappy young players.
Well, it's all about opportunity, Allie. Thanks. Here's Smith. And that one hits the back iron.
Nice work to get good position inside. You just can't quite get as good a look as he does.
And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
No debate there. He got hammered.
And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
They based their offense around the three-point shot today, and that was the right move. It's been a huge weapon for them all game.
Don't forget about their points in the paint either. Those have been huge.
Pass to Zeller. To the paint. Here's Covington. And the jam by Covington.
Well, this is the kind of teammate Zeller is, willing to give it up when he has guys open.
Down low. Here's Bird. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got 5 rebounds in the game. Wing shot on the way. Powell's shot is off.
Tells you a little something about their team. They've been able to pull in front despite his troubles tonight.
Pass to Batum. Here's Zubac. Covered by Covington. Back to Batum. 5 to shoot. And here's MP from outside. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Zeller's got rebound number 5 here tonight. The 3, Smith. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, and they aren't just chucking up anything. I mean, they're doing a great job of creating quality looks.
Ooh, stolen by Smith. Here's Powell. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
The officials were right on top of that one.
That one falls for Powell.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
Kennard, he's checked in for man. Here's Kennard. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. And it's Bird missing. Portland has gone 4 of 7 from 3. A good percentage in the third quarter. Smith left side. The 3 is up. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Batum's got his 4th rebound in this one.
His scoring has not been there at all tonight. I mean, it tells you a lot about their team that they have the lead anyway.
Here's Smith. Oh, MP with a block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. And now another look at that mobile 1 block defensive performance.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
Powell against Kennard. Pass to Smith. Plenty of space.
And after just a fantastic first half, he's really having trouble finding that shooting stroke. He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
That one falls.
Oh, the movement off the ball is good. I mean, and the pass to hit him in stride is even better.
Knocks it loose. It's stolen by MP. From deep three-point range. Zeller with the rebound. Zeller's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Here's Little. Pass to Zeller. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Zeller's got 13.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
Now MP. There's the three. Oh, another miss by MP.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
And small forward Nasir Little, just one season with the Tar Heels. He was the #6 recruit in the high school class of 2018. But 1 year later, Grant slid to the 25th pick.
NBA, he's showing signs that he probably slid too far. A long wait in the green room, but that's just one day. It's all about the work he puts in every day that will determine what he makes of his great potential.
Pass to Powell. Three-pointer. And it's Bird with a rebound.
Can't quite find his three-point touch in the second half yet. He had 2 in the first half, but still none since the break.
Out to the wing. Zubac passes to MP. Again, MP missing. They are blowing this one open.
Maybe the only question is how big will this lead grow?
Smith no good.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, he's just hit a rough patch. He's trying to climb out of it, but he hasn't been successful.
From deep, MP. Oh, another miss by MP. Well, the Trailblazers shooting the ball at 48% so far. Smith, nice dish, and the layup goes down. Smith's got 5 points now this quarter.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
Yeah. Horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
Powell outside. Out to the right wing. Here's Little. Zeller finds Covington. 6 to shoot. Powell outside. Up and over Kennard. And there's the foul. It's on Ivica Zubac. That's foul number 2 for him. C.J. McCollum, he's checked in for Powell. Paul George, he's checked in for the Clippers. Jackson comes in for Kennard. Here's Smith. And that one's good. Smith's got 10 points in the game.
He'll take advantage of that kind of soft defense every time. Just give him a chance to attack the basket, and he will.
Zeller against Zubac. To stop the drought. Pass to Batum. MP right side. And it's Portland with a rebound.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Here's Smith. That's in. Coming off an assist from McCollum. Smith's got 9 points now in the second half. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
George with it. And there's a 3-second violation.
We've seen more than a few miscues from the
Trailblazers. Nurkic is checked in for Covington, and Damian Lillard subbed in for Smith. For the Clippers. And so in the game for Los Angeles, Morris, the power forward, with Ibaka patrolling the paint. MP is out there with Luke Kennard. And it's Johnson in at the 3 slot. Took the opportunity when he saw it. McCollum's got 5 points in the quarter.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, and it hasn't just been the offensive output. They're putting in the work at the defensive end as well.
And here's MP from outside. Zeller with the rebound. Zeller's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. For 3, here's Lillard. It's hauled in by the Clippers. MP's got his 6th rebound on the night. The 3. Zeller with the rebound. Zeller's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Pass to Little. And see, Webb, you had such a well-rounded game, especially for a big man in your era. How do you think your game influenced big men that are playing today?
Well, I definitely see parts of my game, in a lot of guys that play today, and hopefully the fact that, I proved that as a big man, you can step out, you can ball handle, you can pass, you can just be a player. But hopefully that allows them a little bit of freedom to do their thing, because these players today are great. And even if I see parts of my game in there, man, they're doing the work and they're taking the game to the next level.
Pass to Nurkic. And the layup falls.
And at 280 pounds, I mean, Nurkic is difficult to deter, even when you hit him. I mean, he's just so strong.
Lets it go from 11. Again, MP missing.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And the Clippers making a change here. Batum's checked in.
When you talk about the leadership of Damian Lillard, I mean, just think about it, B.A. I mean, since his second season in the league, the Blazers have not missed the playoffs.
MP way outside. No good. Had a chance to end the run there. Here's Ellaby, and he drives in. Yep, that one's good.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
And for the Clippers, they're shooting only 39% so far in the game. And in the tough Western Conference, with all the injuries the Blazers have weathered, 8 straight playoff appearances with Lillard at the helm.
Yeah, and aside from LaMarcus Aldridge, and that was way back then, he's been their only all-star. I mean, shouldering a huge burden and doing it with grace.
Lillard against MP. Pass to Ibaka. Inside. And it's Bird missing.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
No, doing anything they can to stop the bleeding, but so far they've had no answers.
Covington's checked in for Portland.
And that's number 5 on them. No room for error anymore. I bet they'll take it at him right now. They try to get him out the game.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. So it's the Trailblazers winning this one easily. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort, and they were just dominant out there.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Chris Webber, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching tonight's game on 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.
How you doing, John?
Hey, all right. Thanks for sitting down with me, MP.
Hey, look, when Miss Hanover says, you know, it's been a lot. I feel like I'm starting to get it, and of course I have to learn new systems.
You got time for any more?
Man, I actually got to run, John, but thanks for talking to me. Appreciate it.
You know what? I'm here whenever.
Yo, what's up,
Hey,
man?
need some help?
Let's get going. We lost one game, not the end of the world. We just need to get back to work and clean up a few things. Let's get back at it. We gotta find a way to limit transition baskets if we stand any chance of winning games. Let's get into some transition defense work.
again.
Get your mind right.
Now that we're done, get out there and put up some shots.
Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do.
One more. Just like that. Keep it going.
See, you want to work on your three-point shooting. Let's get set up.
Come on, focus. could do better than that. Man, I can't even watch this.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Let's go. Now we're rolling.
I see you want to work on your three-point shooting. Let's get set up. Get your head in the game.
The starting lineup for the visiting Portland Trailblazers. Larry Nance, Jr. Yusuf Nurkic. CJ McCollum. Damian Lillard. MP. It's time to introduce.
Well, and with
Kevin.
David, he is the total package. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. At the guard spots, longtime teammates Lillard and McCollum. MP out there with Larry Nance, and it's Nurkic in at the center. And for Detroit, Grant is out there with Isaiah Stewart. Then it's Corey Joseph, and it's Hayward, and it's Magruder in at the 2. As we look ahead to the playoffs, Brent, what surprised you in your first postseason appearance going back to 1997?
I think the details, Kevin, really are the most incredible part of playoff basketball is how deep and how good you assess what it is the other team is bringing to the table. Their playbook then becomes something that you know quite well. You understand the matchups and the tendencies of your matchup, and that kind of level of detail is just incredibly impressive.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
And Grant sends it back. Out of bounds, Trailblazers ball as Portland keeps possession. Here's MP. We're about 1 minute into the first. Joseph against Lillard. Lillard comes with the double team. Here's Magruder. Drills the three-pointer.
Well, spraying it in from downtown, Magruder's found the range.
For Portland, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. MP against Hayward. MP, no good.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Now here's MP. This game an incredible scoring display for him.
A nice aggressive move to the basket there. They love to turn MP loose and just let him play an attacking brand of basketball.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here.
And it's hard to believe that Gordon Hayward has been playing for over a decade in the NBA. Now a seasoned vet, firmly in the second half of his career.
Outside, Joseph. Here's Magruder. Pass to Hayward. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Stewart misses. And Hayward has had a bit of a career renaissance lately, looking more and more like his old self.
And Kevin, it's just great to see him playing at this level again. I think it's testament to how much he loves the game of basketball, as well as how badly this guy wants a chance to win a championship.
Got that one up quick.
And how about Hayward mixing it up inside there? Shows he can score on either side of the three-point line and really makes him more difficult to guard.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. The shot will not fall. Nance with some nice D. Stewart against MP. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Hayward on the wing. Over MP. Again, the miss by Hayward.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
Poked loose. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Portland with the ball. The Pistons leading, and it's denied.
More of this from Larry Nance Jr. rising up and tossing that one away.
Stewart trying to get open, and that one good.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Here's MP, and the dunk by MP.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand, and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Now, here's Stewart. Shoots over Nurkic. Tries again. Stewart misses.
Yeah, he's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
Out of bounds, Detroit takes possession.
Basketball.
So it's Detroit now, coming into this having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
I thought they had a solid game plan coming into that one, and then they made good adjustments along the way.
Well, the great thing about watching that game was that we saw it through their offense.
Trailblazers trail by 8. Here are the 5 Portland has to start the second quarter. Cody Zeller out there with Robert Covington. Then it's MP. Then there's Tony Snell, and it's Simons in at the point. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, MP in the last game against the Pacers had a huge game. He had an impressive number of points, and that was just the start of it. He wound up with a triple-double in what was quite a display for him. His numbers were off the charts. He was unguardable, and he knew it. He took advantage of it. Kevin, back to you.
David, we appreciate the update. Greg will see if he can keep rolling here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
And your experience, Brent, in the front office, has it changed how you view the game in any way?
I think, Kevin, it's a great question, and I'll actually take it beyond the game and talk about the NBA as a product. I think there's so much more respect that I have the levels to which organizations go to and through in order to put on an NBA season, from what they do in promotions and ticket sales to the lengths they go to provide the players the best opportunity to maximize their potential. So from top to bottom, sort of being behind the curtain in that way, it's allowed me to see some things on some levels that I appreciate so much more, and I'm so thankful for that opportunity.
With the drive, laid in with a nice touch off the glass. MP's got 8 here in the quarter.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Pass to Stewart. The Pistons working the ball around now. Here's Bay, and he uses the glass on the layup. Bay's got his first 2 points of the night. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Stolen by Jackson. Bay against MP. Bay passes to Stewart. And the dunk by Stewart.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
MP, no good. Pistons leading by 6. And Joseph kicks to Bay. And another 3 for Detroit.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication. And now he's able to make them pay.
To end the run. And the dunk by MP.
And this has been MP's night thus far. His energy on the offensive end really on another level.
Joseph down low. Out of bounds. Pistons ball as Detroit keeps possession. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter.
Teams are always looking for guys like Covington who can defend multiple positions.
Snell, the pass to MP. Can't connect from short range. The Pistons have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Jackson down low. 12 points for him. So for the Trailblazers, their last game, a win against Indiana. Snell, the pass to MP. And the officials call over the back. A little too aggressive there.
Yeah, looking up at the scoreboard, guys, that's his 3rd foul, and his coach has to consider now sitting him down.
Joseph finds Bay. There's the pass to Jackson. Tries from 16, and it's MP with the rebound. MP's got 5 rebounds tonight. He takes it in, and MP throws it down.
Oh, yeah, MP knows a thing or two about putting on a show. Get to the bucket and finish with fire.
Outside Jackson. Outside Joseph. Passes it to Bay. And again, it's the Pistons missing.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high.
That one goes in. And now just a 3-point Piston lead.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Down low. Here's Bay. And he dunks it down.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
A nice shot by MP.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
And Joseph kicks to Bay. And he slams it one-handed.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Trailblazers trail by 5. The drive by MP. And MP throws it down.
Rising up with ease there. When MP gets great inside positioning, he leaves no room for error with the slam.
Stewart passes to Jackson. Now the dish to Joseph. Pass to Stewart. Outside Jackson. 5 to shoot. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And Josh Jackson has the ability to just ignite and dart in that time, getting aggressive and getting the foul call.
So for the Pistons, Grant, he's checked in for Lyles, and Rodney McGruder's subbed in for Bay. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Cody Zeller. Nance comes in for Robert Covington. Powell, he's checked in for Tony Snell. And Lillard subbed in for Anthony Simons. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers, trailing by 4. Last time they met was in Portland this season.
And it was pretty much a cakewalk for them the last time these two squared off and had a clear advantage on the backboard.
We'll see if the other team will address that problem in this game, because last game, man, they just got smoked on the boards.
And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Pistons?
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
Coaches always talk to defenders about good active hands. They've had that as well.
Well, we talk about the clutch scoring of Damian Lillard. I'll put it in black and white. Since he entered the league in 2012, nobody has more makes in the last 20 seconds of a game to tie or go ahead. Nobody.
Powell finds MP. And the layup is good. MP's got 26 points.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
Pass to Stewart. He dishes it to Jackson. He can't hit that time. Now Portland takes it the other way. And the list of players with multiple series-clinching buzzer beaters in the playoffs: Michael Jordan and Damian Lillard.
And with a little bon voyage wave of the hand for good measure, Dame time is as real as it gets.
2 points. That one goes.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Here's MP. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 4 assists now tonight.
Feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
Joseph, the pass to Jackson. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Jackson's got 17.
He's just an aggressive player. I mean, what can I say? He's going to put on more muscle, but he's in attack mode, and he's scoring through contact.
Nance trying to break loose. MP, no good. Pistons leading by 6. And there's the drive. Joseph finds Grant. It's blocked. The drive by MP. Count it, good. And that's now 30 points for MP.
Tough basket by MP. Able to take the hit on the bounce and finish. Impressive.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
Look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get back for your Pistons dancer.
For the Pistons, Olynyk is checked. And so is Detroit, bringing the court. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the floor for Detroit, they've got Corey Joseph. Jeremy Grant is out there with Hayward. Then there's Isaiah Stewart. And it's Magruder in at the 2-guard spot.
Lillard becoming better at staying patient, knowing that at any point in a possession, he can take advantage of somebody. That time he found the open man.
Joseph looking around. Grant finds Joseph. Floats it up for Grant. And the dunk by Grant.
That is a good option. You could throw that ball just about anywhere. Even the top of the square. Jeremy Grant ripping one off.
Got a piece of it. Nurkic dishes to MP. And stolen by Hayward. And it's Magruder in the corner. Inside. Lets it fly. And Detroit again with the bucket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Lillard, the pass to Nurkic. On the wing, MP. Defended by Hayward.
And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
To the middle. Here's Grant. Nurkic with the block.
Nurkic seeing an opportunity there to make the impact defensively with the block.
Here's MP. And the dunk by MP.
Well, here's the problem. He's shooting the lights out, but they're still behind. They need another guy to step up.
Joseph against Lillard. Hayward outside. Over Nance. Off the left rim and out.
Pretty lax defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
Trailblazers trail by 9. Here's MP, and the dunk by MP.
Really like that work there in the paint. He has really established a low post presence.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Joseph, the pass to Hayward. Here's Magruder. Ball's knocked loose. Shot clock at 5. Here's Hayward. Nance gets the rebound.
Kind of rare to see any player have this much of a struggle from the field. To still have the lead shows how resilient they are as a complete team.
And the offense has just operated really smoothly here in the open floor.
They've done very, very well in transition. The problems have come in other areas, which is why they're trailing.
And Joseph kicks to Hayward. Now the pass to Magruder. Out to Hayward. Wide open look. Portland grabs the miss. MP's got 7 rebounds in the game. Driving to the basket. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Detroit leading by 5. Here's Magruder. Stewart down low. Working on Nurkic. Hayward can't hit.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
And the dunk by MP.
Timeout. And those are bonus points for this team. MP hitting the boards hard.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
For the Pistons, Trey Lyles checked in for Grant. Bay comes in for Gordon Hayward. And Josh Jackson subbed in for Rodney Magruder. Cody Zeller's checked in for Portland. And Fernie Simons comes in for C.J. McCollum. And they pick up 2. Joseph's got 6.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
MP, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Yeah, this is not the team that we saw in the first quarter right now. Way more confident out there, and the cohesion of the team is impressive.
And the foul called on MP. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Right side Jackson. Pass to Bay. Fires top of the key. And they recover it. And count it. This shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Pistons.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
Well, looking up and down the stat sheet here, I'm seeing those second chance points jump out at me. They've done a great job on the offensive glass.
Here's MP. Bay pulls it in. Bay's got 4 rebounds in this game. Stewart trying to get open. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Nance.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Trailblazers trail by 8. And MP throws it down.
And look at how synced up MP is with his guys. They're in perfect rhythm for that alley-oop.
Lillard against Joseph. Pass to Stewart. To the inside. Here's Bay. And it's good off the glass. Bay's got 4 this quarter.
Well, any possession that ends in a shot from that range after good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points. Joseph, the pass to Bay. Outside Jackson. This one for 3. Rebound by the Trailblazers. MP left side.
I love the attacking mentality of MP. When he drives with purpose, it really puts the pressure on the D.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
Yeah, he's at 81% from the line, and when we've had a chance to see him, he's had great form and continues to look confident.
Diallo, he's checked in for Jackson. Joseph against Lillard. The 11-footer. Shot by Joseph. No good.
Not pretty. You've just got to shake off a miss like that.
Here's MP. And yep, another basket.
There it is. 50 points for him, and the record is his.
Greg, I'm in awe of his year. Absolutely in awe. To have this many 50-point games is just something most players dream of.
That 1962 campaign from Wilt Chamberlain is the stuff of myths. But the record for 50-point games set in that year has been broken, an achievement for the ages. And once again, he crosses the 50-point threshold, witnessing great basketball, something you can never take for granted.
You see it every time he takes the floor. Here's Bay over MP. Bay, no good. Portland trailing here. For the tie. MP, no good. Detroit's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Joseph. Portland grabs the miss. Nance has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's MP. Good, he hits again.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Joseph against Lillard. Joseph, the pass to Bay. Here's Lyles. Now, here's Stewart. He's got 6, and again, it's the Pistons missing.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
They get the rebound, and it's blocked. Bay with it. 13 points in the game. Diallo finds Joseph. Now Diallo. Can they get it? And it's good on the layup. Diallo's got 8 points.
Wow, he put a little extra on that one, didn't he?
And for Portland, they're shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. And MP throws it down.
Well, Damian Lillard, he's got that score-first mindset, but very encouraging to see how he's trying to set up his teammates as a playmaker right here.
Detroit's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight, just a little over 40%. Diallo the pass to Joseph. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Joseph's got 6 points in the quarter.
Now, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Nance down low, covered by Lyles. Nance, no good. And it's Joseph with the ball. He'll bring it up for Detroit. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. That'll be the second of 4 games at home for them. Pass to Lyles. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Diallo. Stewart trying to get open. Diallo, no good. And for Portland, they're shooting an outstanding 55% from the field since the half. You know, their execution has been on point. He kicks it to Joseph. And the pass to Bay. And it's Isaiah Stewart with the foul. That's his first foul. Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Trey Lyles. And then for the Trailblazers, Robert Covington's checked in for Zeller. Little comes in for Larry Nance. And Norman Powell subbed in for Anfernee Simons.
Just a terrific all-around scoring effort from him. I mean, it's because of that they're even in this game.
Detroit's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Passes it to Bay. The three-pointer is right on target. 16 points for him.
Trying more and more to utilize the three-pointer. It's a good idea. That's his second 3 of the game. 1 in each half.
MP. Lillard bounce pass. Powell for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Powell's got it all tied up now for the Trailblazers.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Joseph, the pass to Bay. Now here's Olynyk. That shot off. 1:27 left in the third quarter. The drive by MP. They now take the lead. MP's got 58.
And love to see MP get aggressive inside, pushing his way around the contact into his shot.
Pass to Bay. Outside, Joseph. 5 on the clock. Shoots over Lillard. Offensive rebound. Here's Olynyk. Misses the layup. Portland leading. And there is a whistle. That goes on Hamidou Diallo. That's his first foul. So for the Pistons, Jeremy Grant is checked in for Stewart. Hayward comes in for Sadiq Bey. And Rodney McGruder's subbed in for Joseph. Portland also making some changes. Yusuf Nurkic comes in for Robert Covington. And McCollum subbed in for Damian Lillard.
And the level of concentration MP has, looking assertive on that physical finish.
To the paint, they need this. And Olynyk with the lay-in. Olynyk's got 8.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And out of bounds, the Pistons will take it. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Here's Magruder. We've got 13 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. In the corner, it's Hayward. Launches it. He doesn't hit that one. And so it's MP making things happen for Portland. What a quarter that... Three-tenths quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. On the floor for Portland, we've got Little, C.J. McCollum out there with Powell. Then it's MP, and it's Nurkic in at the 5. Here's MP. And good! There's another. That's 62 points. 62!
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Here's Magruder. He is guarded by McCollum. And here's Diallo. Shot clock at 6. And the rebound by Nurkic. Trailblazers leading by 4. The drive by MP. And MP throws it down.
Watch how MP flusters the defense with the dribble move, getting himself the shot he was looking for.
Here's Magruder. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Hayward outside. Now here's Diallo. Guarded by Powell and stolen by MP. Now here's Little. D right on him. Kicks it to Powell. Here's MP. And the dunk by MP.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Pass to Hayward. Back to Diallo. Just 5 to shoot. And the officials call a traveling violation.
Well, he played a seamless first half, but in the second half, some poor decisions right here. He continues to throw the ball away.
Portland leading by 8. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Hayward against MP. And Gordon Hayward with the 3.
Yeah, Hayward's range can be devastating. The defense has to cover him beyond the arc.
MP finds Nurkic. Back to MP. From down low. Not going to go that time. And it's Detroit the other way. Now here's Diallo. He's guarded by Nurkic. Now here's Diallo. That one's in there. The Trailblazer lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Olynyk.
Well, Kelly Olynyk can score all over, but really valuable when you start to get points from this kind of balanced attack.
MP outside. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to go on Gordon Hayward. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Trailblazers.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
The other impressive part about their offense tonight has been their ability to get inside off the bounce. Lots of points in there.
Diallo the pass to Hayward. Yep, it counts. Hayward's got 5 points now this quarter.
A scrawny kid coming into the league. Hayward has added more muscle, and I think it helps him on these physical finishes.
Tries to keep it alive. Pistons trail by 3. Here's Grant. Got a piece of it. Hayward against MP. And the foul called on MP. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game. And so the big win by Portland in a tight game. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
And that'll